Let me show the operation of 500 watts shortwave amplifier with the MOSFETs SD2933 inside, and as a feature I can show the TFT touch screen to switch the operation bands in the amplifier. It could be made manually, but the best solution is to use auto mode and external automatic band switch as we do. 50 volts only required to supply the amplifier. We are using flatback 2. This is a 50 ohms dummy, 25 ohms. The reference power meter is a Barrett 43 with element for 2500 watts on shortwave bands, which means 2.5 kilowatt full scale. I will drive it with the IC transceiver. The power at the moment is set to 39 watts, but it is connected to amplifier input through 6 decibel attenuator. It is needed to fight against a huge ALC power spike, which is being produced by 100 watts transceiver being operated at 10 watts output level. Well, internal power meter is calibrated according to Barrett, let me show, on 20 meters as a central frequency for short waves, 500 watts, same as here. Well, but I set it exactly at 40 watts, which will be 10 watts on amplifier input. And we'll show how it works band by band, starting from 160 meters. Now some CW manipulation. Then this is B, how it looks like. Hello. Well, let me return to packet mode on 20 meters band. Now I will replace the 50 ohms dummy load by 25 to represent the SWR output as high as 2 to 1. In other words, to represent a fair battery antenna. If I try to transmit in these conditions, I SWR protection is enabled. I have to switch off the main power switch and wait a little bit. Meanwhile, I will go down within driving power, say 2 times down. As you see, the amplifier is working at such SWR on output. So if you have a bad SWR in your antennas, you have to go down with the power. This is the 6 watts on input, will be okay. 7 must be okay too. But 8 watts is a threshold. Well, switch it off and return the good antenna. All 50 ohms dummy. Дайте хочешь, покажи. Что ждать?
Маленькие, большие.
Все. I'll return to 40. Show that everything is okay. Well, let me go to 30 meters, and this is the band with the highest output power. If I overdrive the amplifier, say slightly higher than 12 watts, high current and the high power protection is enabled. Once again, I have to switch down, return to 40 watts, which is 10 on input. Okay, 17 meters band has the maximum current. If I overdrive it over here, 12 watts on input, high current protection is enabled. Once again, switch mains, set the normal power on input, everything is okay.